In the heart of France, 1668, a baker named Charles was racing against time. The streets of Paris were abuzz with the anticipation of King Louis XIV's grand feast, and Charles was to supply the bread. But in his haste, he forgot to add an essential ingredient to his dough, and the consequences would echo through history. As we traverse through Charles's journey and the dramatic events of that fateful day, let's unwrap the beautiful, scientific dance of bread rising, a process as old as civilization itself. You might wonder, what can science possibly tell us about this age-old culinary art? Well, hold on to your seats. Bread's primary rising agent is yeast. These tiny, microscopic fungi, when fed with sugars and starches, produce carbon dioxide. This is where the magic begins. The carbon dioxide gets trapped within the elastic network of gluten, causing the dough to expand. It's like thousands of little balloons inflating inside the dough. It's fascinating when you think about it, a microbial feast leading to the delicious bread we all love. But let's get back to Charles, shall we? The sun was beginning to set, and Charles was becoming increasingly frantic. He had just realized his mistake. He had forgotten the yeast. The feast was in a few hours, and there was no time to start over. Resigned to his fate, Charles decided to bake the bread anyway, hoping for a miracle. Back in our modern world, it's fascinating to note that yeast doesn't just make bread rise. It also imparts flavor. As yeast feeds on the sugars, it produces not only carbon dioxide but also alcohol and other compounds. These evaporate during baking and leave behind a rich, distinctive taste and aroma. It's this beautiful combination of chemistry and biology that results in the mouth-watering scent of fresh bread wafting through the air. Interestingly, while yeast has been the primary rising agent for bread for thousands of years, there are also other methods. Bakers use baking powder or baking soda, chemical leavening agents, that release carbon dioxide when mixed with an acid or exposed to heat. Now, back in 1668 Paris, as the bread baked in the oven, something unexpected happened. The heat of the oven caused the existing wild yeasts and bacteria in the dough to ferment rapidly. And to Charles's astonishment, the bread rose. Not in the same way his regular loaves would, but they had volume. This accidental creation was the first known instance of what we now call sourdough. The unique, tangy flavor of this bread was a massive hit at the king's feast. This story beautifully captures the unpredictability of baking and the rich tapestry of history and science behind bread rising. From the microbiological wonders of yeast to the accidental discovery of sourdough in a Parisian bakery, bread is truly a marvel of both art and science. So, the next time you bite into a soft, fluffy piece of bread or enjoy the crunch of crusty sourdough, take a moment to appreciate the centuries of history and the intricate dance of molecules that made it possible. And if you're ever in Paris, visit the Rue de la Roquette. There, a small bakery stands as a testament to Charles and the day his forgetfulness gave the world a gift that keeps on giving: sourdough. If this fascinating interplay of history and science has piqued your curiosity, give this video a thumbs up, share with fellow bread enthusiasts, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more delicious bites of knowledge.